It's Megan Thee Stallion's birthday, and if there were ever a day that deserved flashing lights, booming speakers, and a full-on celebration of confidence, charisma, and undeniable star power, this would be it. From the moment she stepped onto the scene, Megan has carried herself with the kind of presence that doesn't just enter a room, it commands it. So when fans flood timelines with tributes, throwback clips, and jaw-dropping photos, it's not just about marking another year. It's about honoring a woman who has turned self-assurance into an empire and style into a statement. The hot girl coach has never been one to play small. Every time she posts a photo, drops a track, or makes a public appearance, there's intention behind it. The looks are bold, the energy is unapologetic, and the message is always clear. Confidence isn't something she tries on for the camera, it's stitched into her identity. That's why her bikini snaps, glamorous shoots, and stage-ready ensembles consistently light up social media. They're not just pictures, they're reminders of a brand built on self-love, ambition, and fearless femininity. From the early days of freestyling in college cyphers to headlining global festivals, Megan's evolution has been impossible to ignore. Born and raised in Houston, she was surrounded by music from the start, watching her mother pursue rap and learning firsthand what it meant to hustle for a dream. That foundation shows in everything she does. There's grit behind the glam, discipline behind the daring outfits, and strategy behind every viral moment. When she shares a confident pose or a stunning beachside shot, it's not just about aesthetics, it's about owning her narrative in a world that often tries to control it. Over the years, she has faced challenges that could have easily slowed her down. Public scrutiny, industry politics, personal heartbreak, none of it stopped her momentum. Instead, she turned pain into power, channeling emotion into lyrics that resonate with millions. That resilience is part of why fans connect with her so deeply. They see not only the glamour and the curves and the red carpet sparkle, but also the strength it takes to keep shining under pressure. And let's be honest, when Megan steps out, she steps out. Whether she's rocking a barely there bikini on a tropical getaway or serving a high-fashion look at a major award show, she understands angles, lighting, and presence like a seasoned pro. Every pose feels deliberate, every glance over the shoulder calculated yet effortless. It's the kind of confidence that doesn't beg for approval because it already knows its worth. That's why fans celebrate her birthday with such enthusiasm. It feels like cheering for someone who has never stopped betting on herself. Another year older for Megan doesn't mean slowing down. If anything, it signals another chapter of domination. She's expanded beyond music into business ventures, brand partnerships, and cultural influence that stretches far beyond a single genre. She's not just a rapper, she's a force in fashion, a voice in conversations about empowerment, and a symbol of modern independence. Her ability to balance fun, flirtation, humor, and serious ambition keeps her relatable while maintaining that superstar glow. On social media, birthday tributes pour in from fans who credit her with helping them feel more confident in their own skin. That impact goes beyond chart positions or streaming numbers. It's about representation, seeing a woman who celebrates her body, her intelligence, and her ambition without apology. It's about the reminder that you can be playful and powerful at the same time. Megan embodies that duality effortlessly. Every year seems to bring new milestones. Award nominations, chart-topping singles, sold-out tours. She continues to prove that longevity isn't about luck, it's about evolution. She experiments with sound, collaborates across genres, and refuses to box herself in. That willingness to grow while staying true to her core identity is part of what keeps her at the top of the game. Fans don't just follow her, they invest in her journey. As she celebrates another trip around the sun, the imagery that circulates online, those radiant photos, those bold beachside looks, those confident smiles, serve as visual proof of someone who has mastered the art of self-celebration. There's something powerful about a woman who embraces her curves, her height, her voice, and her space in the world without shrinking. Megan doesn't dilute herself to fit expectations, she expands expectations to fit her. Birthdays often prompt reflection, and if you look at Megan's trajectory, it reads like a story of determination meeting opportunity at exactly the right time. She took viral freestyles and turned them into platinum plaques. She transformed hashtags into movements. She turned skepticism into motivation. That transformation is why her birthday feels less like a simple date on the calendar and more like a cultural moment. Fans love the glamour, the hair flips, the dramatic poses, but they also admire the work ethic. Behind every photo shoot is a team, a schedule, rehearsals, workouts, studio sessions. Polished final image hides hours of dedication. Megan's discipline is part of her allure. She doesn't just wake up and win, she prepares, plans, and pushes herself to maintain that winning streak. Another year older and still undeniably running the game. That phrase isn't just hype, it reflects her consistency. In an industry where trends shift overnight, she has maintained relevance by staying authentic. She laughs loudly, speaks candidly, and shows vulnerability when needed. That transparency strengthens the bond with her audience. On her birthday, the spotlight shines a little brighter, but Megan has proven she knows how to handle the heat. From tropical vacation posts that have fans double-tapping instantly to electrifying stage performances that leave crowds breathless, she thrives under attention. And perhaps that's the true secret behind her enduring appeal. She doesn't just exist in the spotlight, she owns it. As the celebrations continue, timelines will keep filling with throwbacks, fan edits, and heartfelt captions. Yet at the center of it all remains the same message she has carried since day one: confidence is power. Megan Thee Stallion has built an entire era around that belief. So here's to another year of bold moves, undeniable hits, and unforgettable looks. Happy birthday, Meg. May the glow only get brighter from here. And if there's one thing about Megan, it's that she understands the power of timing. A birthday isn't just a celebration for her, it's a reminder of growth, survival, reinvention, and leveling up. Every year, she adds another chapter to a story that already feels legendary in the making. The glow-ups aren't accidental. The body confidence isn't random. The dominance isn't luck. It's the result of a woman who studied the game, respected the grind, and then rewrote the rules in her own voice. When people talk about Megan, they often focus on the visuals first: the curves, the confidence, the camera-ready poses that seem effortless. But what makes those images hit harder is the energy behind them. There's intention in her stance. There's history in her smile. There's resilience in the way she looks directly into the lens, like she dares the world to misunderstand her. That's why her birthday posts always feel bigger than aesthetics. They feel symbolic. They represent survival in an industry that can be brutal, and victory in spaces that weren't always welcoming. She's become the blueprint for modern self-celebration. Long before self-love became a marketing buzzword, Megan was rapping about independence, pleasure, ambition, and not settling for less. She normalized women bragging about their success without shrinking themselves to be more digestible. That confidence spilled over into fashion, into social media, into interviews. Became contagious. Fans didn't just admire her, they adopted the mindset. And then there's the way she moves strategically. Behind the viral clips and glamorous vacations is a sharp business mind. She understands branding in a way that feels organic, not forced. The hot girl mantra wasn't just a catchy phrase, it became a cultural movement, turned into a lifestyle that encouraged women to prioritize joy, friendships, ambition, and freedom. When her birthday rolls around, it's not just about cake and candles, it's about celebrating a woman who turned her personality into a phenomenon.